Hello, I'm Amara Jones and welcome to Caffeine TV, your daily video news brief, here to take you through 3 headline numbers in just 3 minutes, giving you a different take on everything from housing policy to the Real Housewives. The first number up today is 2, as in the number which doubles the number of Ebola cases diagnosed here in the United States that happened over the weekend when a nurse who took care of Thomas Duncan, who passed from the disease last week, contracted it herself. Now, the CDC says that happened because of a failure to follow their protocols, their rules for how you interact with someone who has Ebola and keep yourself safe in the process. But there's an open question, actually, of whether or not those protocols are all that. As a matter of fact, over the weekend as well, a healthcare system here in New York opted out of the CDC protocols in favor of those issued by the World Health Organization because those rules are supposedly better and tighter. And it just goes to show that despite all of the reassurances from the CDC that they're ready for Ebola here in the United States, they may not be, which may mean that we need to be asking the Miranda Priestley question from A Devil Wears Prada. Yes, Meryl Streep's character. Why is no one ready when it comes to Ebola? Because we may be, as I talked about a couple of weeks ago, in that phase of the cruel math of Ebola, where 1 becomes 2 and 2 becomes 4 and 4 becomes 16. But that doesn't have to happen if the CDC gets their protocols together. And if they don't, I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe we have to call Mama Joyce from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's down there. Maybe she can call the head of the CDC and be like, you better get your protocols together or I'm going to drag you through the... Yeah, something like that. Well, the next number up today is 3, as in 3,000. That's the number of people that turned out for the largest protest in Ferguson this weekend as a part of their weekend of resistance to protest injustices down there. Now, the interesting thing is that the police acted right, that thousands of people came from all over the country, and on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, no arrests. Only 17 arrests on Sunday night, which means that despite all the stuff that we were told that the police need extra training and the problem down there is that they don't know what to do, they know what to do. They actually know how to act right and to do the right thing. So if they know how to do the right thing, it gives me hope that maybe the criminal justice system in Ferguson knows how to do the right thing. And if that's the case, maybe the political system in Missouri knows how to do the right thing. And if all those do the right things come together, we can actually cross Ferguson off of our what to worry about list. And if you don't know what our what to worry about list, it's kind of like your church's sick and shut-in list, but for the whole world. The last number up today is 50, as in 50%. Yes, according to The Guardian, half of all straight men have an open door policy, if you know what I mean, when it comes to sex. Now, open door, backdoor policies are traditionally associated with gay sex, but apparently straight men have their doors wide open. Now, what's interesting is that straight men often like to rant about gay sex. I mean, think about Phil, that patriarch from Duck Dynasty, who was suspended because he did a rant about how gay sex is what's wrong with the entire world. But it got me to thinking that if you actually apply the math of this study to his children, his sons, that half of all his sons have an open door policy, or that all his sons half the time have an open door policy. The math works either way. And this was just a good reminder of the fact that when people go on these psychotic rants about who they don't like or what they don't like or what's wrong with the world, that they're actually talking about things going on inside of themselves or around them or their secret desires. So I don't know what I'm going to do with all this new information, but I think I'm going to spend the rest of the day sitting on it.